Welcome to another episode of What's Up with DJ podcast, and I am DJ, the number one place to find out all things that interest me and hopefully you as well. So join the podvercation. So join the podversation. Yeah. So let's get right into the show. So Apple announced that it will release Will Smith's latest film, Emancipation, December 2nd. Instead of its original date in 2023. This less than a year after the infamous slap of host Chris Rock during the 94th Academy Awards.
I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
In which Will Smith did win the Oscar for Best Actor in the film King Richard. The slap that caused the Academy to ban Will Smith from attending for an entire decade. The slap that many African Americans felt was a slap in the face. Now, I'm not sure why Apple has decided to push the movie forward for it to be released in December of this year instead of 2023, but it will debut in theaters for 1 week only, starting Friday, December 2nd, and then debuting December 9th the following week. So this film, Emancipation, so the premise is after being whipped nearly to death, an enslaved person named Peter, which is played by Will Smith, escapes from a Louisiana plantation, outwitting cold-blooded hunters as he makes his way to the north, where he joins the Union Army. The film is based on the true story of Gordon. Photographs of his bare back, his bare back, showing the whippings he received from his overseer, were published worldwide in 1863, giving the abolitionist movement proof of the cruelty of American slavery. So it took a photograph inside of a magazine for people to see the cruelty of Americans in anyway. Okay, let's not go down that road. Okay, so let's check out the trailer for Emancipation, starring Will Smith. Okay, I see blood.
I heard it myself. Slaves are free. Sagst du? Lincoln. We must get to Lincoln's army. 5 days through this swamp. There are many ways to die in a swamp. There are many ways to die here. I will not be afraid. What can a mere man do to me? Follow the sound of Lincoln's cannons. My family is with me forever. I will look in triumph at my enemies.
Okay, so that's the very subliminal trailer for Emancipation. So what did you think? For me, it's interesting. I don't know. I seem like a lot of these trailers I've been watching and reviewing the last few have been very subliminal. It gives you very little about the storyline. It's just a lot of music and emotional imagery, but not a whole lot of information. And that's a good thing, I think, because the people that they are that's in the film are people that you well know. I mean, we all have heard of Will Smith. Avatar was another one that's very subliminal. We've all, a lot of people have seen Avatar, the first one. Black Panther, very subliminal as well. I've reviewed, and that one was very subliminal. Don't do much for me in terms of giving you a perspective on what they are about, or if it's going to make me interested in seeing the film. Does it make me interested in seeing the film? No, but people will go see it because it's Will Smith. The movie is directed by Antoine Fuqua, who has directed and produced films such as Training Day, The Magnificent Seven, The Equalizer, all starring Denzel Washington, and The Bullet Train, starring Brad Pitt, just to name a few. And a little quick note here. Antoine Fuqua, he's actually married to Layla Roshan, and they got married in 2007, and she starred in the movie Waiting to Exhale along with Whitney Houston. Little fast fact there. And so the film, there was a bidding war for this film where Warner Brothers, MGM, Lionsgate, and Universal Pictures all were bidding for this film back in August 2021. And Apple ended up paying over 130 million for this film, and which gave Will Smith a $35 million payout. So this is a big deal. So there's a lot of money, I guess, concerning this film. And I can go into all about the film's, being that this is a historical piece. It's about slavery. Will Smith has avoided a lot of movies. I guess he received offers for movies that involve slavery and things like that. And he's kind of avoided that in the past. And with this film, why is he deciding to do a film about slavery? And mind you, he shot this back in 2020, 2021. So obviously, it was a great script. I don't know. But he's now doing this film. And I think it's a good thing for him to do the film. Will he get nominated for an Oscar for this film? Definitely not now after the slap. But there could be a possibility that he would have been nominated for an Academy Award for this film. But obviously, nobody's going to do that after the slap, unless you think he should get nominated for the Academy Award. He's eligible actually to receive a nomination. He can't attend the awards, but he can still get nominated for this picture. So that's interesting. I do think it's really interesting that he can get nominated for this film, even though he can't go and actually get the award, but he still can get nominated and win, and ultimately get the award sitting on his banister. So it's all interesting. It's all very weird. But anyway, but he can't attend for 10 years. So my question to you is, do you think moviegoers are still pissed about Will Smith, and would they take their retaliation out on the movie by not going, by not seeing it? Do you think Apple now feel as though they overpaid? They bid over 130 million to get this movie, to distribute it, and now this was back in August of 2021. If they would have known about the slap, would they have bid that much on the film? Do you think Will Smith is worth $35 million for this film? Even if Will is nominated and win another Oscar, he still can't attend. As I said earlier, I find it interesting that he still can be nominated. Yeah. So, and also, why do you think Apple is releasing this film early? You know, the original date was back in 2023, and now they're releasing it in December. So is that strategic? Who knows? But what do you think? What are your thoughts? So if you're listening to this podcast on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. It always helps grow the channel, and I really appreciate it. And if you're listening to the What's Up with DJ podcast, of course, as a podcast, be sure to follow. It helps us to grow the What's Up with DJ community. And you can always contact me. You can always contact me by emailing me at dj@whatsupwithdj.com. And you can always follow me on all social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, of course, YouTube. And yeah, pretty much. Okay. Thanks for joining me, and thank you for joining the conversation. Take care.